one of the things that I think is just so incredible about what you guys do here at the Gatesworth is you have a very robust resident ambassador program. What brought on that idea?
The resident ambassador program's really designed to be a resource for people who are in the same shoes they were a few months ago, a few years ago, however long it was when they were prospects themselves. It's meant to be a resource for folks who are considering this life-altering decision to move to senior living, whether it's the Gatesworth or not. And we're so lucky to have a great group of resident ambassadors here who have volunteered to be that resource for people.
How many resident ambassadors do you guys have?
So we have close to 40 resident ambassadors now.
Wow.
And really, to be honest, I never anticipated the group would grow that large. It just kind of has. Again, it's one of those things that's kind of a common theme here is things just kind of grow like wildfire. They're contagious. Things happen through osmosis. People started to self-select. They were reaching out to us, asking if they could join the ambassador group.
How do you bridge the gap between the leasing team and the resident ambassadors?
That's part of the beauty of this as well. It's really a team effort. There's not one member of the team, just like a lot of other things I've discussed, that is taking on the burden, if you will, of keeping the ambassador program going. It's a joint effort really between leasing, our programs team, and our executive director. So those three are typically at those monthly meetings, providing updates in different ways. About 40% of our move-ins over the last year have come from a resident referral.
Oh, wow.
Which is just unbelievable. But the fact that we have so many residents who are going out and talking to their friends and family members and referring us, a lot of times, completely unprompted is just amazing. And I think the resident ambassador program has only amplified that over the last year.
What, as a resident ambassador, what perks do they get for being or participating in the program?
They're thanking us for being a part of the program, believe it or not, which is just amazing and heartwarming because, and you ask them about that, you're like, why? Why are you thanking me? No, thank you for taking the time to do this. And the ambassador's saying, we feel valued. We feel like we have a new sense of purpose. You hear all these types of answers where, again, unintended results that have come from this, and that really is kind of become the top of my list of the effectiveness, if you will, of the program, is that we're giving these residents new life and purpose and another thing that they're just really excited about to do on a day-to-day basis. So their motive is truly to help, and they want to have great neighbors. They want people that they like, or they have a diverse background or whatever that is. They want to be, because that's what fills their cup each day as well. So they're motivated in ways that you wouldn't initially think to be a part of the program and to help bring good people in, all while telling their completely authentic story, right? These aren't salespeople by trade that are ambassadors. Most of them have very diverse backgrounds, and we don't ask them to be salespeople whatsoever. We say, tell your story. Tell your story, your experience, give them the good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to remove ourselves from this process for these conversations for that reason. And we truly mean that.
What would you say are some of the challenges to a really robust resident ambassador program?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge is just getting started. Start it off and let it evolve. It'll take on a life of its own. And so I think that's the biggest hurdle is just get it going. Get it going, but get it going with a purpose and with some level of structure, because the residents are going to look for guidance. And so, again, you don't have to have all the answers initially, but come up with an answer and come up with a structure so you're not wasting their time and they're getting the most out of your time and what you're looking for, because you'll find that they're really willing to do a lot of things and almost anything for you, answer any type of questions, participate in almost anything you want, give you feedback on almost anything you want, but you just have to ask, and you have to set it up in a way where it welcomes that type of open discussion and participation. But I think, again, the biggest hurdle is just getting started.